Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. So I've got my first deck from the new Bandlewood expansion to showcase, and that's Cait Teemo. This deck aims to play a little on the slow side early, controlling the board with removal spells and protecting its own units, while developing shrooms and flash bombs in the opponent's deck. Leveling Cait is a top priority as she becomes a strong win condition alongside Corina in the mid game. This deck is very flexible in style, being able to run more control tools or being on the faster side, depending on how it's built. It's a mid-rangey combo control style, similar to Teemo Ezreal Foundry. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below, along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. I'm super close to 5,000 subs, which is a huge milestone, so it'd be awesome if you joined. This is the only channel where you can get my specific style of content, so you won't regret subbing. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay. With that, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Alright, so getting into the numbers specifically, we'll see that we have a pretty early curve, of course. Our only late game card is Corina, which is one of our win conditions, but a lot of 2-drops and stuff because we got Mystic Shot and Troll Chant, and we have multiple copies of 2-drop units, so that's why it looks pretty heavy on the 2s here. But let's talk about each card specifically and the role that they are trying to fulfill within the deck. So we got triple Thermo Beam, of course, really good PNZ removal. If we're playing PNZ, we might as well play the best removal cards. So we got triple Thermo Beam, we got triple Mystic Shot, and for other removal, we also have Peacemaker. So that allows us to have 9 removal tools, pretty flexible. They can hit different things, they can do different things. So yeah, Thermo Beam, really good at hitting like huge bodies and priority targets. Next we have double Elixir of Iron, pretty good 1 mana combat trick. It's basically just Troll Chant, but for 1. If you float turn 1, like let's say you don't get Teemo, then you have Elixir of Iron throughout the rest of the game, and that's really good at trying to protect like your Sting Officer if you want him to get his hits off, or Caitlyn as well if she's getting targeted by removal. Next we have our first champion, Mr. Teemo himself, with his new reworked art. He is super cute, looking very smug as always. So yeah, we just play around him. Same as before, you use Elixir of Iron on him to protect him, also Troll Chant and whatnot. So he gets hits off, he gets shrooms in the enemy deck. He levels up if you get 15 shrooms. He also helps Caitlyn level up because the cool thing about Caitlyn is that she levels if any of your traps have been activated. That includes her flash bombs or Teemo shrooms. So that's why they have a lot of synergy together and a little bit of consistency value when running them together. So we got Clump of Wumps next. When summoned, create a mushroom cloud. Very good. That's just 5 quick shrooms. You can also use this in conjunction with Puffcat Peddler to put more shrooms in the opponent's deck, and he's just a 2-drop to play. Solid 2/2, can trade into most things. Mystic Shot, really good at controlling the board, dealing with enemy 2 HP units and champions. Yeah, nothing more to say. It's Mystic Shot, we already know. It's also really good at dealing a quick bit of direct damage to the enemy face if needed, sometimes for lethal if we haven't needed to use Mystic Shot on enemy units throughout the course of the game. So we got that going for us as well. The flexibility to target anything, super good. Mystic Shot, always super high value in any PNZ deck. Next we have Sting Officer, new card, 2 mana 2/1. He has elusive, so he's good at going alongside Teemo, and he's good at being an elusive blocker. If there's a lot of elusives in the meta, like Nami stuff that you guys keep running into, then boom, Sting Officer, pretty good out to that, can block big elusive bodies, and also early can put in pressure and put in flash bomb traps in the opponent's deck. So I should briefly explain what flash bomb traps do, and that's when drawn, they deal 1 damage to a random enemy on the board. So boom, just 1 quick damage. This can stack, it can deal multiple damage, it can split, it can deal multiple damage to the same one. So the more traps you put into the opponent's deck, the more damage you're going to do to the enemy board, and it's really good at wiping, of course, enemy 1 HP units. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole point of the deck. It's a little bit control-y, it's a little bit aggro because we have combo, we have damage, so that's where like all these little pieces are coming together. Next we have double Troll Chant, a really insane combat trick. Yeah, it's just good. It can win 2 combats. It can also be used as a reaction to damage spells. So we got that going for us. Just good HP bump. Next, triple Veteran Investigator. Really good at self-drawing so that you can find more options, but it's also really good at making the opponents force draw their traps. This will help level Caitlyn. This will help Caitlyn deal more damage after she's leveled, and it will just deal damage to the opponent's board if they draw flash bombs. It's just like versatile, really good, awesome. 2-mana card. I mean, it's a 2-mana 3/2 that draws. And drawing, like, you don't really care if you're giving your opponent a card to play with because you're also hurting them and accelerating your own win condition. So that is fine that both players draw. Next, we have Caitlyn herself, new champion, just added, super strong, super good, 3-mana 3/3 with quick attack, so basically Draven stats. If you're playing attack on odds, this is always so good to develop her on 3, and then also have a little bit of protection for her by floating either turn 1 with Elixir of Iron or turn 2 with Troll Chant, and then she just gets a hit off on 3, plants 2 flash bombs randomly in the top 10. So what's good about flash bombs is that they always go to the top 10. Unless the card says to do otherwise. So that's pretty awesome. I think it's like always top 10. And that's consistent among all the effects. Whereas puff caps can go randomly. You could put like 5 puff caps on the bottom card and your opponent will never draw it, right? But flash bombs always hit top 10. So it's really, really good for consistency. So you want to actually maximize your flash bomb traps. So we got Caitlyn doing that for us. And then when she's leveled, here's where the power comes in. On strike, plant 4 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 10, so this can be while hitting or while defending because it's a strike. As long as she's not defending against a quick attack unit, she has to be able to hit back, of course. And then deal damage to the enemy nexus equal to the number of your traps activated this round. So yeah, this is the win condition right here alongside Corina, who we will talk about later. If your opponent, let's say for example, draws 5 traps for the turn at the start of turn, Caitlyn hits, she will now deal 5 direct damage to the enemy face along with whatever trap damage they took. That's kind of crazy, right? So like, let's say they take 3 flash bombs, 2 shrooms. They took 2 shroom damage. Caitlyn's gonna hit and deal 5 because that's how many total traps activated. They took 7 damage on the turn. That's just insane. For what? Literally almost no effort, just by playing the win condition of the deck, right? So it gets a little insane. It gets a little heated in the mid late game, and that's why I said in the rundown that Caitlyn is a top priority to level. We definitely need to level her. She is the big win condition of the deck alongside Corina. They need to like kind of go hand in hand. So Piltover Peacemaker is a 3-mana Mystic Shot, but also puts flash bombs in the opponent's deck, so you're paying 1 extra to do that. So just another copy of Mystic Shot essentially for 1. Puffcat Peddler, really good synergy with a lot of the spells that we have. We have Combat Chicks, we have Removal, we have Burst Speed, Mushroom Puffcap generators, so Peddler's just really good at that. Putting stuff in, yep, simple. Aloof Travelers is another draw just like Veteran Investigator, however it's a bigger body, 4 HP, super good, and when I'm summoned, both players draw 1, however the opponent discards their highest cost card. Now that's really good because you're now messing with opponent's combos, you're now messing with opponent's high value, high removal tools and stuff like that. You can hit a lot of things. You can hit units, you can hit like Leviathan if you're fighting a Swain deck, and this is just kind of insane. Aloof Travelers is really good. There's almost no reason to not run it in this deck. It gives you a draw, it hurts your opponent twice actually because they're going to draw a trap and discard their card, so yeah, really, really good. Next we have Chump Wump being able to generate 2 clouds, really good for mushrooms of course. A good Puffcat Peddler synergy, he's a big body, he can trade into 4 HP units, very solid. Now I want to talk about Corina, Mastermind. Pretty crazy. So the way it works is you can either, and you always get these 2 options, place 5 in the top 5, so that's really, really strong. However, if you just activate everything that's there and then strike with Caitlyn, you can obviously see where this is gonna go absolutely haywire. So like, let's say for example, your opponent draws, they take like 3 shroom damage. Okay, you play Corina, you have leveled Cait. So Corina activates, you activate the effects of all traps in the top 5. They get hit for like 7 traps. They already took 3 from their top shroom. Okay, they're at 10 traps for the turn. Caitlyn strikes, deals 10 direct damage to the enemy nexus. Is that balanced? Absolutely not. What's really cool is on 6 you can do Corina the first one, right? Plant the 5, and then on turn 7 you can Corina again if you have another one, and then activate them all. So it combos into itself as well, so you are rewarded for playing multiple copies. That's why she's at 3 of. Like, look at that. It's so nice. It's so clean. It's a good late game package. The deck is very self-contained in what it wants to do. Teemo didn't really have like a super good direction before. He had like, oh, we can do Ezreal and Foundry and like Hexcore and make people draw a whole bunch. Yeah, but now we have an actual viable 1 or 2 card win condition, and that makes this deck come together really, really nice, and I like it quite a lot. It's actually I think my most played deck day one out of all the ones that I made. Speaking of which, I made like 7 or 8 decks, and yeah, I played this one the most. I have the most experience on this one, so that's why I'm profiling it first. Also, it's pretty popular, so I hope I gave a pretty good foundation talking about the cards and what they do. So some number changes I would like to take into consideration and for you guys to think about is minus a couple of these removal tools. And then you can do like 3rd Troll Chant here, or you can do like, yeah, 3rd Troll Chant and 3rd Elixir of Iron if you need more combat tricks. Or you can do 2 of draw. There's a 3-mana spell that lets both players draw 2. Here we go. Insider Knowledge. So yeah, if you drop Thermal Beam to 2, Mystic Shot to 2, you can make room for 2 Insider Knowledge, which is more draw. It's more consistency for the deck. It hurts your opponents more if they have a bunch of traps, but it can be a dead card a lot of times. It's just sitting in your hand until you want to use it and you have the 3-mana to use it. Another thing I would recommend is 2 Brittle Steel. Can be really good for challenger units if they're trying to kill off your Teemo, trying to kill off your Cait, and you don't really have the Troll Chant. You can just Brittle Steel the opponent's unit. I mean, this is just a good number change as well. So these 2 spots are super flexible. I just wanted to have the 3 Thermo and the 3 Mystic Shot because it's a well-rounded deck, well-rounded P&Z removal. But yeah, for sure, these are like really easy reductions. Put them at 2 each because we're running Peacemaker as well. And I may, yeah, put that to 2 as well if you want to, and then do the triple Troll Chant, triple Elixir of Iron, whatever you think you need versus the meta. However it shakes out, we can go a couple different directions with the 2 or 3 card slots. So, yep, got that. Let's go. Super fun, super flexible deck. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context on why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, let's get it. For game 1, we got Scion Draven. Very popular deck. Very strong mid-range aggro discard style. Very, 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 very good. So we will do pitch here since we don't see our spells. We can keep Sting Officer since we're attacking on 2. We can keep a Corina because she's super high value. Hopefully we fill out the rest of our hand with, yeah, like flexible tools and draw into champions. Floating turn 1 is fine. So we got Zonai Urchin. Pitched a Draven Big Fan, so he probably already has a Draven in hand. We'll do Sting Officer here. And we float Elixir of Iron since we didn't play Teemo on 1. So we just have this. Get some traps in there. He's passing 2. That's pretty good for us. Okay. Draven, like I thought. No problem. I smell a rat. Oof.
Now we're cooking.
So I can't jump block him. I could do a couple things. I could Elixir of Iron, block, or I could Mystic Shot this, just prevent some damage. Mystic Shot seems fine. There's definitely some merit to saving it, or just taking the 2 right now, but I don't want to die. I can get one shot very easily by this deck. All I know is I definitely want to get some traps in there. So we shall do just that. Get some traps, play Peddler. We have Elixir of Iron. Turn 5 will be double Investigator maybe, or do something to like prep this Corina on 6. Discard a card to draw a unit. Very good card, especially getting rid of the axe there. Strong play. Flash Bomb 2, snipe the position, that's good. Peacemaker is also good. Couple Grenadiers. I think we Investigator. That gives us a blocker. Straven's at 3 attack still. Now he's at 5 attack, pretty scary. Right. Right.
Let's do this.
Right. Alright, so we're going to Peacemaker this, block one of these, block one of these, and do Elixir of Iron. Here. Get some traps in there. It's not too bad, I guess. We're only taking the 5 from Draven himself. Well, what's going on? Oh, Whirling Death, so second Draven. Okay. Is he gonna level? No. Next axe swing he'll level. Okay, let's put flash bombs, and then on 7 we will activate them all. Can also double swing this turn and threaten Draven. You would have to have survival. Okay, not happening then. I'm not attacking. I think he did that a bit early. He should have waited till combat, or maybe he thought I was activating the flash bombs, which I did not do. Now I will though. 1. Dude, I need to get to my Caitlyn. Holy. She's gonna pop off. Do I die if I go down to 4? I mean, I don't think so. But if I do this, then he can level. Do I really care about level Draven? Not really. I mean, he can have the Corina, I guess. I'd rather take no damage. I could die at 4 pretty easily. Okay, he didn't level. That's completely fine. I think I can save the Corina then. Maybe I can do some kind of Aloof Traveler's play. Would that like give him discard value though? That's kind of sketch to do.
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Oh, I pitched his survival skills and it killed Draven. I guess that was good. I guess that's really good actually. We take those. Baboon? Baboon's fine. Oh, Caitlyn, let's go. Okay, bye Baboon. Oh, you're so lucky. That must have come from not the bottom there. Boom, bye-bye. Yeah, we're definitely playing Caitlyn this turn, but we're gonna play Teemo first to spook him.
Welcome to Vandal Scout Camp, recruits. This place smells like mushrooms.
True, it does. Another Baboon, that's fine. We can play Chump.
And we yordles in uniform do like a wump.
Aw. Cute interactions all around, to be honest. Mystic Shot. I'll go ahead and save Teemo. He has 2 cards in hand. Play the Cait.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed.
So we got 4 damage to Nexus.
Well, you're certainly the fuzziest partner I've worked with. One step
Strike. Yeah, we'll just swing with everything. I don't think attack order really matters here. Definitely swing with everything though. Caitlyn will put 4 traps in, deal 4. Lost Soul. Okay. What's that gonna do? Trade into Peddler or something? Okay. Okay, and okay. You live with 2. Okay. That's completely fine. You got it, boss. You definitely got it. I'm just gonna do double cloud into Corina. Yeah, I mean, it's over a lot of different ways. So let's go. That was really, really good. Drew into my champions right when I needed them.
Another criminal caught, another case closed.
Alright, for game 2, we're running it back. Another Draven Scion. Okay. They're attacking on odds yet again. But hey, we got a nice opener. Thermal Beam. I'm going to pitch the chump. Okay, double Teemo. Not bad. I kind of wish I was attacking on odds, then we can get the immediate puff caps in, but it's alright. We'll play Teemo into Sting Officer and into another one. We'll see. Urchin. Rider. Ooh.
Nothing like the great outdoors. Anything else?
Fine. I like Sting Officer. I think he's super cool. He's like high value. If he gets one hit off, that's a pop off. I mean, he smells rent. You gotta pay up. Mystic Shot Teemo, that's fine. I have another one.
Push on without me.
Let's get some flash bombs in there. Right off the top would be pretty sick to just snipe this 2-1. Aw. If only, right? Could thermo beam that if I want to prevent damage this turn. Probably a good idea. Alternatively, I could take 4, play Puffcat Peddler. Peddler block 2-1. He won't be able to buff it because he doesn't have any 1-mana discard cards and no axes right now. I could also just block the 4-2 with Peddler. I think it's develop. At worst, I take 4. I get one of his units. It's not bad. Thermo? That's interesting that he's running Thermo Beam in this. I didn't know it was that control-y. Teemo. I want him to play his Draven so I can Thermo him. Top deck, second Mystic Shot. Alright, Teemo doesn't get to play the game. That's fair, I guess. It's probably time for me to use a Thermo as well then. No traps. Not yet, at least.
The prettier the rose, the sharper the thorns.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I really don't want to take that 5, to be honest.
Sorry. Wrong turn.
Even if it would die immediately to like a flash bomb trap, I can't take the 5, and I don't want to lose my Peddler either.
Anything else?
The trap wasn't even going to come anyways. Okay. What, you discard? Third Mystic Shot? Yo, this guy opened triple Mystic Shot. Thermo Beam and Aurora the Slayer. That's kind of funny. Like, no cards in hand now. No cards on board either.
I go ways to find me mushrooms.
Oh, dude, he's actually just playing a control deck. Like, straight up.
Tough places bring tough.
Tri-beam? I thought this would be like aggro, but this guy's playing like Draven Ez but with Scion instead. I see. It took me so long to realize. This card, get excited. Okay.
Striking looks and stunning wit.
Nice. Not bad for me. Not bad at all. I just need to get to my champions again. I get a nice 5 damage hit in though. He's like whittling down the shrooms. Get excited number 2. That's fine. Get excited, pitch the Guile.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything.
Another Roar of the Slayer gone as well. Yeah, it's taking shroom damage, I guess. I have Mystic Shot for face.
The prettier the rose, the sharper the thorns.
We'll just deal with that right quick. This is so funny. You're drawing? Why would you draw? I mean, I guess it's all you have, but that's really not good for you. I am just saying, that is not good for you at all, my friend. I mean, I can just take. I'm not really worried about my HP anymore. Like, okay, I just went on open attack now.
The wheel of war turns ever onward.
Yeah, I still just went on open. I'm gonna save Mystic Shot for face. He has 4 mana left. I don't really care about using a big Thermo Beam. The chance of him playing something this turn that's actually a problem is super low. It's just open attack lethal. Yeah. Nice, got him. So we beat an aggro variation and we beat a control variation back to back. Let's go. Alright, for the final game we got Zig Zareth and guest star Zillion. I'm not allowed to attack on odds, am I? We got Cait, we got Sting Officer, Mystic Shot, Chump. Mystic Shot, not very good versus this. So, alright, we got a pretty pog hand though. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know how to count, so I know how to play. Let's get it. If I was attacking on odds, this would be instant victory. Teemo. Oh my god, we got Corina too. I didn't even see that. Into Sting Officer.
Son taught me to never let my guard down.
Watch him get like his 1 of Zillion. I bet it's like a 2-2-2 list though. Pokey, that's fine. Bleh.
Keeping pace. They'll never see these coming.
Round 3. Could do 6 here.
Time to bust out some combustion.
News from the Undercity shift, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
Ziggs is crazy for 3. What a high value boy. Do Clump. I want to do Mystic Shot this turn to beat over the Ziggs, of course, with the Caitlyn.
Sands beneath me and winds behind me. Out of my way.
Yet. Yet. So we'll try Mystic Shot so that Caitlyn can beat over with Quick Attack. It worked. Magically. I was worried about... I don't think Shapestone would do anything, right? Shapestone would put him at 3 still, so that's good. Double Shapestone would have been a problem, or Quicksand would have been a problem. Yeah, Predict messes up my Flash Bomb stuff. That's a good point. Maybe I should just pop off Shrooms. Okay. This will still trade. Time Bomb. Time Bomb Zillion.
The way is always the same.
Uh-huh. The way is always the same, my friend.
Make haste.
What? Shapestone. Could be Elixir of Iron, just to save the rat. We won't trade back into the Zillion, so it's not too high a value. Pretty sure it's Mushroom Cloud and then a Karina activate traps. Hopefully I hit, like, anything. Oh man, no, this is rough. Maybe I have to Karina next turn. I think it's Puffcat Peddler then.
There was a little fella asking for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate the traps next turn. That's fine. I wasn't gonna attack with her anyways. I should just open attacked anyways, but it was fine to see if he would play out anything. Time bomb. Oh, you're risky, risky boy. Alright, game. Please let my Caitlyn level. Sometime today. Oof. No, okay, just nothing. Oh dear. That's not good.
Karina, what brings
Alright,
you here?
activate everything.
And pleasure, Sheriff.
That's good. That's it, it was just 4 shrooms.
My aim is excellent.
I guess that was enough to be annoying. I can deal 6 to the Nexus. So... Let's see, how am I doing this? Could be a block here, here, here. I only take 6. My Puffcat Peddler gets threatened. That's it. Take 6 to face. Sure, this is fine then. Could use my Elixir of Iron to save, but I don't know what's in his hand. I'd rather use it to save my Caitlyn. In case he has Pokey Stick. I know he has Pokey Sticks. But yeah, Caitlyn dealing that much direct damage is a little spooky. That's just gonna deal 1, huh? I have to play this turn a little slow.
Notify patrol to close in on this
I'm gonna thermo this probably. Yeah, okay. He doesn't have elusive out, so I just win that turn. Caitlyn damage, thermo beam. I have mushroom cloud still in this deck. Let's go. This deck is so cool. It's so fun. Alright, that was a lot of fun. Of course, if you want to see more context, you want to see more games, follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/TempoMao. I do play this deck quite often. I plan on playing it even like casually and competitively in the future. It's one of my favorite decks in the new expansion, so yeah, feel free to hit that up. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out since I'm still trying to grow. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!